So this is an extra example video of looking at some sum of sine and tangent problems. I think I didn't really do a lot of sum of tangent problems in my other video. So I've explained how these work in detail in my lesson video. This is just an example video, so I'm going to just kind of like plow through this example here. If you're looking for more explanation of how these work, consider checking out my lesson video. So the idea here is I've been given cosine of s, which is 5 over 12, and sine of t, which is 4 over 5. And I'm told that s and t are angles that are in quadrant 1, and I'm being asked to find sine of s plus t, tangent of s plus t, and then I want to know what is the quadrant of s and t. Okay, so just a couple of things that are relevant before I get into this. Maybe you want to write these down. Obviously, you're going to need to know sum of a sine and tangent of a sum, sine of a sum and tangent of a sum. So if you want to pause the videos just to write those formulas down, then you can reference them later. So I'll flash them one more time. So I'm just going to use these in the video, so just so that you're not lost where they're coming from. Okay, so sine of s plus t. So before I can even do that, I want to back up for a moment, and I want to just think about this information here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sketch these situations in quadrant 1. So here I am, quadrant 1 for both s and t. And let's see, I'm going to go ahead and create a little, here's s, here's t. Okay, so cosine of s is 5 over 12, so that's adjacent over hypotenuse, so this will be 5, this will be 12, and then sine of t, so that's opposite over hypotenuse, so this is going to be 4, this is going to be 5, and then I can figure out the other sides using the Pythagorean theorem. So this comes out to the square root of 119, and then, hold on, and then, let's see. I've got the other side is going to come out to 3. That one's easy. 3, 4, 5 triangle. Okay, so I've got these two sides, and really once you have these two illustrations, it will make figuring out the rest of this much simpler. So for sine of s plus t, I really need this formula right here. So I'm going to just plug in the pieces of this formula. So this is going to be sine of s times cosine of t plus cosine of s times sine of t. And now I just use my reference picture to figure the rest of this out. So sine of s and cosine of t. So let's see, sine of s, that's going to be opposite over hypotenuse. So that's going to be the square root of 119 over 12. And then cosine of t, so here's t, so this is adjacent over the hypotenuse, so 3 over 5. So definitely not beautiful fractions to work with. Cosine of s, actually this was given to us, right? So I don't have to worry about that. So that's 5 over 12. And then sine of t, that's 4 over 5. Boom. And so from there, it's just plugging it into your calculator to get an answer. Since I have this funky square root in this case, this will not simplify to any nice fraction. So I just get 0.8787. I'll round this to 69. So I got this crazy decimal, but you get the idea. All right, so what about tangent of s plus t? So now I've just got to reference this formula here. So if I write that out, this is going to come out to tangent of s plus tangent of t, and then 1 minus tangent of s, tangent of t. So now I've just got to figure these out. And again, it's all about having that reference, right? Once you have the reference, you're good to go. So tangent of s, so that's opposite over adjacent. So square root of 119 over 5. So square root of 119 over 5. And then plus tangent of t. So here's t, opposite over adjacent, so that's 4 over 3. And then 1 minus, so tangent of s, that's square root of 119 over 5 times 4 over 3. So and then I just repeat everything, right? And then I can just plug this into my calculator. Oops, sorry about that. And I'm getting negative 1.84133. Of course, again, this comes out to like a funky decimal because of the square root. I think normally you would be able to come up with like a fractional answer. All right. And now it's what is my quadrant of S and T. So notice that sine of S plus T, this was positive. Tangent of S plus T, this was negative. So where is sine positive but tangent is negative? Well, if you think all students take calculus, that would be quadrant 2. So that's all you have to think through. And okay, yeah, so that does it. So that's the end of this video. So hopefully that was helpful. You got any other questions, you can always drop me a line. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.